Hello, Mr. Ahmed. Today we're going to talk about chemical reaction. What is meant by chemical reaction? A chemical reaction is in which the bonds are broken within reactants molecules and new bonds are formed within product molecules in order to form a new substance. Chemical reactions are all around us, from the metabolism of food in our body to how the light we get from the sun is the result of chemical reaction. Now we're going to talk about evidence of chemical reaction. Evidence 1. Precipitate. A precipitate is a solid which is formed when two liquids are combined and then react. It's a different substance to either of the reactants and does not dissolve in the reaction mixture. It may either sink to the bottom or remain suspended within the solution. The precipitate can generally be identified by looking at solubility rules. Evidence 2. Color. Color changes are commonplace when substances are combined, but one of the identifying factors of a chemical reaction is an unexpected color change. For example, it would be expected with a blue and a yellow liquid would combine to produce a green liquid. However, if the same two liquids created a red product, that would be evidence of a chemical reaction. This can happen between two liquids and also when a solid dissolves into a liquid. Evidence 3. Gas. A gas can be formed when two liquids are combined, or when a solid is added to a liquid. Sometimes this gas has an odor, and other times it doesn't. It's generally visible as bubbles rising to the surface of the reaction mixture, but the gas can also be soluble. If this is the case, it's generally very difficult to see its formation in the mixture. Evidence for temperature. It's very common for the substances involved in a chemical reaction to produce a change in temperature. This does not come from an external heat source, but instead is generated by an energy change within the reaction. The chemical change can cause either an increase or a decrease in the temperature of the reaction mixture. Evidence 5. Reversal. With a chemical reaction, the outcome is very difficult or impossible to reverse. This is one of the easiest ways to tell the difference between a reaction which is purely physical and one is which chemical changes have taken place. For example, water can undergo several physical changes. It can be ice, water, or steam, and to move from one state to another, it's frozen, melted, or boiled. These are all easily reversible. In a chemical reaction, there is a change to the chemical composition of the substances, which is not so easy to reverse. Types of chemical reaction, explanation, general vision. What are the types of chemical reaction? Combination, decomposition, precipitation, neutralization, combustion, displacement. Combination: two or more compounds combine to form one compound. For example, 1 plus B to AB. Decomposition: the opposite of a combination reaction. AB to A plus B. Precipitation: two solutions of soluble salts are mixed, resulting in an insoluble solid precipitate forming. For example, A plus soluble salt B to precipitate plus soluble salt C. Neutralization: an acid and a base react with each other. For example, acid plus base to salt plus water. Combustion reaction: oxygen combines with a compound to form carbon dioxide and water. A plus O2 to H2O plus CO2. Displacement reaction: one element takes place with another element in the compound. For example, A plus BC to AC plus B. Thank you, Mr. Ahmed, for listening.
برافو نوزة، حلوة قوي.